Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. So, the untouched supply of Bitcoin reached all-time high. Also, U.S. Treasury Secretary Mnuchin talked about Bitcoin, and also how geographic location can influence the Bitcoin price as well. Just in case you're new to the channel, just to remind everybody that you can earn EOS, Stellar Lumen, DAI, a basic attention token in Coinbase. Also, you can join the Telegram group, Ontology, to earn some ONG token. And before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So basically, right now, the Bitcoin untouched supply reached all-time high. Are we back in hodling Bitcoin, or will the untouched supply continue to rise? So basically, the amount of Bitcoin supply has been untouched and not transferred for at least 5 years recently reached all-time high and potentially signal Bitcoin this increasingly become a store of value as opposed to medium of exchange. So just like gold. So even the U.S. Secretary talk about Bitcoin is a store of value, right? So that's interesting that he says something like that. But anyway, so you can see for 180 days untouched supply. You can see 180 days left in the wallet. You can see it has been steadily rising since January 2018. So, and also here in untouched for 1 year has been also increasing. And in terms of 2 years, has leveled off. But you can see 180 days and 1 year has been increasing. So I'm suspecting maybe some new people come in, accumulate Bitcoin and put it in a wallet or something like that. Or another reason, maybe some people bought Bitcoin at all-time high at 20,000 last year. They may hold on to that, and then they are waiting for the opportunity to sell the Bitcoin when Bitcoin pass all-time high again. So there's too many, there's a lot of comments, different things people talk about, different opinion, and really will express concern about the lack of Bitcoin circulation could lead to decreased volatility and make the asset mirror the price of commodity like gold. And you can see he tweeted about the chart of gold. Why does gold trade like a shitcoin but over 1,000 years instead of the 100 weeks? So if you still remember back in after the financial crisis, gold reached all-time high around probably near 2000, and ever since then, almost a decade. Right now is 2019, almost a decade. Gold hasn't been gone to anywhere. So ever since reached the all-time high around 2K back after the financial crisis around 2008, 2009, then right now the gold price is still get to nowhere. So also gold price also has a cycle as well, and the cycle probably 7 to 10 years. Every 7-10 years they have a cycle, just like housing market they have a cycle as well. So right now maybe this is still for the cycle too. Remember last time all-time high is 2008, and then ever since then gold get to nowhere. But it's almost 10 years from 10 years ago already. Now maybe gold is a time to go back to an upward trend. But another thing is there's a lot of manipulation in gold market using the gold future, and and also I don't think the bankers want gold price to be too high. There's a lot of manipulation in the gold market as well. So this is unfortunately. So he also talked about Wu also talked about the concern of the majority of Bitcoin becomes held by a few wealthy individuals, and this group will become the new bankers. And the fact that Bitcoin has a limited supply and large institutional investor steadily accumulate cryptocurrency throughout 2018 means there's a degree of credibility to Wu's concern. And that could be true too, because we only have 21 million Bitcoin. And in terms of the market, you can see the volatility is very great in cryptocurrency anyway. But the thing is, this is such a small market cap. Only so if you have tons of money, if you are the whale, you can move the market either way, whatever you want, basically. And basically they're talking about this because the overall supply of Bitcoin has been untouched for at least 5 years and also reached an all-time high of 21%. And yeah, so we'll see. So what do you think about the Bitcoin? Do you think the price of Bitcoin is controlled by a few individuals, controlled by the whale? Do you think there's a highly manipulated market in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general? Please comment below. I would love to hear from you. Also, so U.S. Treasury Secretary basically, talk about there's a whole bunch of Congress hearing before because of the Libra token and all that. And I mean, they're very afraid of Libra because Facebook has 2.3 billion users. If they're using Libra, who is going to use their fiat currency or using the MasterCard or Visa card, And I think also another thing is, of course, Visa and Master, they don't want to fall behind the game. So they are also part of the Libra network, right? And the biggest concern is the remittance industry. Remittance is $1 billion industry. If people using Libra to transfer their money out of the country to another country, then who is going to pay the remittance fee? Those are billions dollar industry in the banking system. So basically, Mnuchin is talking about, he's making a comment saying that I won't be talking about Bitcoin in 10 years. And I can assure you that I would bet even in 4 or 5 years, I'm no longer talking about Bitcoin as Treasury Secretary. I have other priorities. I can assure you I will personally not to be low up on Bitcoin. Well, sounds like Jamie Dimon, right? So if they say they are not loading up, probably it's a good idea to lower it up. So because of course they always want to protect the status quo of the existing banking cartel, the financial system, and of course they're too big to fail. Just like after the financial collapse because of the credit housing market collapse, the credit default swap, and everything. And of course the taxpayer is the one who bailed the banking industry out, and nobody go to jail, and nobody got punished. So these things will happen again. Right now, they don't want to increase interest rate, and on the contrary, they want to decrease interest rate. And there will be a lot of free money, like easy money, keep going. So pumping into the market. So I'm not surprised the stock market is going to go higher because of this easy money policy. Keep going, keep the party, keep going. And don't forget the U.S. Economy has been on morphine. The stock market has been on morphine for 10 years because of the quantitative easing, basically printing money out of thin air, and just to buff up the market, the housing. That's why the stock market is all-time high. Even the housing market is at all-time high as well. Of course, some areas start to decline. And of course, Australia, they're going to have a housing bubble. They have been talking about housing bubble in Australia. Even some of the area in California, they already have some area. The price of housing has been level off, maybe start to decline as well. So we'll see. And so what do you think? And here, of course, they're always talking about money laundering in Bitcoin as well. But the thing is, even fiat currency can be used as money laundering. But anyway, they try to stigmatize cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as a whole because in order to protect the status quo of the financial system. And what do you think about this? His comment about he will not loading up a Bitcoin. That is very funny. And another irony is that they keep on saying something bad about the cryptocurrency, and because there's a conflict of interest. And for example, Jamie Dimon, and basically JP Morgan, they are spending a lot of money in the blockchain technology and all that. But then they in the media they talk about this is not those are fraud and all that. So and yeah, so this is interesting how this thing play out. And also, how geographic trading trends could influence Bitcoin price action. So right now, people see Bitcoin as a store of value rather than, you can say you can still speculating on Bitcoin using the Bitcoin future contract and all that. And everybody want to see the direction, right? So Bitcoin price basically have been raising up like 170% since the beginning of the year, and it's like 300. I think it's it's 3,000. It's 3,000 at the beginning. I think last year, and at the beginning of this year. Right now it's 9,800, and I think it was in June. it hit to almost 14,000. And basically, they find that in developing world, developing countries, the places where the monetary policy and banking system are not stable, Bitcoin trading volume will continue to rise, even the Bitcoin price falling. And also, if also in some instability or in developed world and a major recession or spike in unemployment, and also significant surge in interest, there will be a significant surge in interest in Bitcoin. And this is a potential positive catalyst in Bitcoin price. So this is a chart based on from the peer-to-peer trading on local Bitcoin platform. And you can see there's a trading in high inflation countries often move independently from the Bitcoin price. So regardless of the price, those high inflation country, they're going to buy Bitcoin, because if you don't switch to Bitcoin, your currency will worth zero overnight, basically. Venezuela, you can see Angola, Egypt, Iran, and Argentina. So Venezuela has been gone crazy. The inflation rate is a hyperinflation, everything, the total economic collapse and everything. If you don't switch your currency into Bitcoin, you probably lose all your savings just overnight. So even during the bear market 2018, Bitcoin volume fell around 70% in low inflation country, but increased 60% in high inflation country. This is according to the local Bitcoin platforms. So there's a limit how the countries can borrow, how much they can spend, how much money they can print. The market will eventually decide that it cannot take any more stimulus. So the stimulus is just like a morphine, So the U.S. economy has been on morphine for more than 10 years now. So all this easy money policy, free money policy, basically pumping up the stock market and real estate. So it looks like a house of cards right now. If it falls, Bitcoin could see a surge of interest, as we have seen in less stable countries around the world. So what do you think if the economy, if the U.S. economy, just like another crisis coming back, like another financial crisis, just like 2008, do you think Bitcoin price will go up? Let me know what you think. Please comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop or giveaway or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. And even though you have subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the upcoming videos. I may talk about some airdrops or token swap that could be very time sensitive. And also please comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I do respond to your comment. Sometimes I got busy, but I do respond every single comment, and that will help out my ranking in YouTube as well. And I will continue to provide quality video for you guys. Remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.